The next one I'm going to show you here is the insert. The biggest thing to remember about insert is whatever position you want to insert something at, you cannot do it any higher than the length number, or else the program will error out. So if you want to put something at the end, make sure you're using the length number then to get it in the proper position at the end. So again, my string says Mr. Mikesell. So what we're going to do is I'm going to do this both in the middle and at the end. So for the beginning, we're going to create another variable, dim brought text as string, because it's the text being brought in. And the first thing we're going to do is get the text from the text box. So I have a text box here called, I believe, insert text box, correct. So brought text equals, insert text box. So I'll bring in the text. I'm first going to insert it here somewhere in the second position. I could do it, yeah, I'm going to do it here at the second position because that's where our space is at. And I misspelled brought. Very good. Okay. So I'm going to make this label, which is our insert result label. Result label dot text equal example dot insert, and then take a look at what it asks me. It asks me for the start index as integer, so I wanted to put it in the second position because the M in Mr. 0, the R is 1, so I'm going to put it in the second position, comma, and then I'm going to, in this case, use the variable. You could also use literal string text here. Either way, it will work. And then, to make sure that there is a space in between, I'm going to go ahead and add just an extra space in here and use the ampersand to tie that together. So when I run it, if I put, I'll change my first name to Billy. Now it put Billy in between Mr. and Mikesell. Notice how because I picked position 2, that the space did not exist in front of the R. So I had to put the space, which is right here where my mouse is, in front of the R to the right side of it, so then that this could get put into place. It kept the space on the other side in front of the M for Mikesell. The other thing I can do is then put it at the end. So I'm going to take whatever gets entered and stick it at the end, because remember our string length is 11, so that's where I got the 11 from. I'll show that here. And we're going to use, we'll just make it say rocks. And it's stuck, Mr. Mikesell rocks, at the end. So there you have how to insert a string. Remember, you cannot go higher than this number. Could we make this a brand new string which will have a new length? Absolutely. Possibilities of combining these things are endless.